Bottesford, a picturesque Leicestershire village nestling in beautiful countryside in the Vale of Belvoir.
Until they start carrying out some of the promises, what they go to say, helping with the issues what we've got in this country, no, they're not going to get my vote.
Ian Smith lives with his wife and 4 children in Bottesford and runs an electrical business employing around 40 people in the village. The turnout in this area last time was just above the average at 75%.
The quality of life in Bottesford is very good, and I think we do have a head start compared to a lot of people. We're living in a nice area anyway.
This year, when the general election comes along, I've decided as more of a protest vote not to be, I will not be voting this year. I think the farmers in this country are really, really suffering at the moment. It's one of the big issues. The Conservatives seem to turn a blind eye to it. Labour's come in and really done a blind eye. Nobody's helping the farmers.
Bottesford farmer David Burton escapes his business worries treading the boards with his local theatre group.
Good night, dear boy. And I know you don't need it, but may I wish you all good luck with the election. We all need a little luck in politics, Nigel. Thank you.
The production that we're doing this year is called Dead Ringer, and oddly enough, I play the Prime Minister. I'm an arable farmer, although I used to have sheep, but luckily managed to sell them all in the autumn before this awful outbreak of foot-and-mouth disease. We've been here for about 100 years as a family, but we don't really know how much longer we're going to be able to carry on farming because of the state of the industry at present. If I had the leader of either of the main parties, or even the Liberal Democrats here now, I would say to them, go into the real world, see how things really work. I have 3 children who are all in full-time education now. Go and see what it's like to be a teacher day to day. In previous elections, I have been relatively enthusiastic and voted, not always in the same way. But I have to say I'm very disillusioned. I don't think I'm going to be voting in the next election at all.
The major parties at the moment always talk about improving education. They always talk about what they're going to do. But as I say, I've not seen anything done a lot. They keep saying we've put so many millions into that and so many millions into this. But where? Definitely the first thing has got to be a good health service. I think that's absolutely essential for the family and to keep the country up and running correctly. The education needs improving, especially in the inner city areas.
You got the food, Chloe?
There's too much talking. I think politicians these days seem to be on a political career more than a career to help the country.
Yeah.
And I cannot think of any big issues, certainly in my life, anything that's altered, no matter which party we've had in government.
Hang on. Come on, you.
Whoever's in the House of Commons or in the House of Lords should be working as a unit to make this country a better place. If Tony Blair tries to do something, we shouldn't have William Hague trying to knock him away from it. When you listen to them squabbling and going across the table, trying to pull amusing stunts with each other, is that the way we should be running a country, especially a great country like what we've got? My message to any politician would be to come and have a look at Bottesford and perhaps base the rest of England on how Bottesford works as a village. And I think a politician could learn a lot from coming here.
Doing very well at the moment, so the social life in the village does still revolve around the pubs. My parents came to Bottesford in 1960-61 to take the Red Lion pub, and since then it's a place I've really enjoyed living in. I've took a lot of part in all the village activities.
Being brought up in Bottesford as a child, it was very, very safe, and I still think it's one of the most safest places to be. We was allowed to sort of roam around wherever we wanted to go. The farmers knew us, the local policemen used to know us, and we'd had to give the local policeman permission to clip us if we did anything wrong. And that was a big deterrent then, and I think it's something what really should come back now.
Really doesn't matter at all. 'Cause we are so young now, we are so young now.
Well, the name of the band we've put together is Ego Trip. We've been together for about 5 years. Basically, it's a pure hobby and pure total relaxation for what we normally do at work and everything. Most people in the band have got quite high pressure jobs. We've got a solicitor, a bank manager, and 2 of them managing directors of the companies. We're very well known and very popular in Bottesford.